Hello and welcome again everyone into another video, and sorry I know I haven't uploaded anything like the last video in like 10 days or something because I get COVID for the second time. I have no idea how or why. All I know is that I went outside once the last 15 days and yeah, I get COVID and it was to do a raid. Yes, and then which we didn't even get because all my locals were like using Heatran. So moving on. Sorry, you can tell from my voice. So I was running a team on stream, Master League Premier Classic, and I went live. If you guys know me, I go live on Twitch at twitch.tv/YasserAli, which is by some chance it's the same as the same username as YouTube. And we started the stream by getting a shiny Yungoos, which is rank 1. Okay, sure, rank 1. Okay. This is, I call it the safest core in the Master League Premier Classic, which is Florges with Snorlax. Now, if you don't have Florges, sorry, you can't replace Florges, okay? You could do Primarina, but it's not a good replacement. Why? Because Florges is kind of the most neutral Pokemon in the Master League. So, and Snorlax, you need Snorlax to be best buddy. If you don't have it as a best buddy, then you need a Shadow Snorlax that's 15 attack. Why? Because best buddy Snorlax beat Gyarados, which is a huge matchup because Gyarados is like everywhere. Opponent here lagged a bit, which ended up in my favor for a bit, but I think I still win this game because of my third Pokemon destroyed the third Pokemon. And I know I don't need shield for that. They brought the Primarina back and we hit them with the Dazzling Gleam. That's disarming voice, yes sir. With the disarming voice and that disarming voice. Now we swap. And all we need is Dragon Breath plus a Dragon Claw. I think they are flexing their team. It's like kind of like a double shiny team on the back or something. Okay, we take win number 1. As I said, this is the safest non-RPS core in the Master League Premier Classic. So if you hate this cup because this is RPS, well, Primarina is the best Pokemon, the best non-RPS Pokemon. The second non-RPS Pokemon is Gyarados and Snorlax. Well, those top 3 are like the best non-RPS 3. Then Excadrill comes after. I don't like playing Excadrill because I have a Shundo Dragonite. Why wouldn't I use this, okay? I'm not gonna not use my Shundo Dragonite. I will use it every time. This is a horrible timing, by the way. So don't look at that, please. Now, after we landed the superpower, we just swap, and they have a Dragon Breath Gyarados. So I am ahead. So technically, I should pick in Shady Region. I should be winning this, and the team is right there. If you guys see it, for those people who are like, oh, where can I see the team on the screen? See, there is a Florges, and there is a Snorlax, and there is a Dragonite. I had actually a good run. By the way, for those people who asking about my elo, I have 350 battles, okay? So this is technically considered high MMR for the amount of battles I did. Why? Because I've been extremely busy with work, and the last 10 days I had COVID. But for the second time, for some reason, I don't know what's my story. Okay, I don't need to shield here because I can just lick all the way down, then body slam the Gyarados. We shield because they had 2 moves. And there is no way they are getting the next one. And their switchy clock is not up, which means I can farm them all the way down. I should have superpowered it here as a BM, but I chickened out, let's be honest. Okay, moving to the next battle. Florges into Togems. This is a good lead. I win the 0 and I win the 1, I think, as long as we throw on good timing. And good timing is throwing on 7. So we threw 7. Some people have been shielding my first one, so I'm like, maybe I should need to start baiting. I should be catching on 6. So you throw in 7, then you do 6, and then you blindly swap, okay? To Snorlax. Why? Because you need this thing to be as healthy as possible. So these battles from my live stream, if you guys want to check it out, it will be the link will be in the description down below. Twitch.tv/YasserAli. They brought the Dragonite. This is not a good matchup. It used to be a fine matchup before, but now Dragonite has superpower, which is extremely unlucky. Not extremely, which is good, not gonna lie. I like that it has that thing now. We have some applying emotes everywhere, which means someone subscribed or followed or did something on stream. So make sure to check by and give the stream a follow if you want to catch up with my live stream. Okay. That was kind of unlucky. We didn't get to the move. And I brought in Flogges because they can't farm it down, so I can soak up their energy. Now my win con is I need to beat whatever they have in the back. This is good timing, by the way. So you see, you didn't see the mud shot coming through. Now his win con is literally Sand Tomb plus Ancient Power, me not getting to the move. So look at this. I lived with 1 HP. This 1 HP equal 2 Dragon Breaths. But I am close to a move on Florges. And we win this game. See guys, Florges is just sweeping. I think the third doesn't have to be Dragonite, by the way. But Florges and Snorlax are kind of a must. If you don't have a Snorlax, you could run Gyarados. But with Gyarados, you always need the other fast move. With Snorlax, you don't have many options, right? In this matchup here, I recommend insta-throwing the Moonblast because the one who gets the attack drop will win, right? So I don't throw here. And I made a mistake by insta-swapping. Okay, we get to a move and then swapped. I don't know what's the correct play here. All I know is I need energy lead, and I have energy lead. Now I beat the Gyarados easily, even though they are best buddy, which means I don't get the break point. Yeah, body slam after body slam. Hopefully they don't get the crunch debuff. That would be extremely unlucky. Let's see. They throw the crunch. No debuff. That's good for me. Now we throw the body slam. After the body slam land, I think I can lick all the way down. Yeah, we can lick all the way down for the get to the move. And now the Florges is forced to throw a move. They brought the Garchomp. Look at this. I'm throwing the body slam. And then I'm going to swap. And throw the Dazzling Gleam or the Moonblast. What's this thing? It's Moonblast. We get the shield. Now I have to wait. This is not ideal, to be honest. His Sand Tomb doesn't KO, but I am not shielding because if he Sand Tomb, I can easily win. Now what do? I just shield because he showed an Earth Power. No way he has Sand Tomb, right? Now I need to farm all the way down. Now I shield and farm them all the way down. I could have no shield there, but to be honest, at this point, all I need is just 2 moves. Since he shielded, I can throw back to back, and then we'll farm down the Garchomp, and I think that should be the game. Yo, by the way, I changed the new layout. I changed the layout. So this is a new. Let me guys know what you guys think of this new decoration on stream. Different theme. We're back to the old one, Umbreon. I like shiny Umbreon a lot, and this theme fits with it. So the stream labels as well. They threw the Dragon Claw here, and I successfully managed to call the bait. Not like I was intended to shield. Not like I intended to shield there. They superpowered. Now I'm gonna fully farm all the way down. There is no point of throwing. We need energy, and we just farm down. This is a rare Florges. It's not a Hundo, by the way. I have a Hundo Florges, and I evolved this one because it's lucky, and it's the rare one, the rarest one, the white one. What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. Like, I'm not a collector, but sometimes, you know, it's fine to be a collector, you know? Well, because it was lucky, okay, let's be honest. They can't call the bait there. Why? Because 2 Moonblasts actually KO. So I went for the double Dazzling Gleam and then the catch after. This is supposed to be a drill run. So I literally beat anything that they could have except Togekiss. They ended up having Togekiss, which means I don't win. Why? Because Dazzling Gleam does not kill there. So I need to do like 4 then throw. I did 2 because I've never played this matchup and I thought this will KO and it didn't KO. So if I threw good timing, I could have won the matchup. But in my defense, I had no idea that it doesn't KO. So this is a new season high for me. 2808 in 350 battles. Avalog is one of the best Pokemons in this cup, by the way. If you have an Avalog, you should be using it. Why I'm not using it? Because this is literally the only day I played this cup, and I'm not gonna make anything new. What to run with Avalog? Run 2 Flyets like Avalog, Waterfall, Gyarados, and Dragonite or Togekiss. So they have a Machamp. I can get to the disarming boys if they decide to fully farm down, which they didn't, which is good for me. Now I can go Dragonite, and I am fine with shielding a bait, because even if they bait, I can still get to a second Dragon Claw and CMP them. But I think I made a mistake here. So remember, it's 5-7 for them to get to a bait and a nuke. It's 6-6 for me to get to a Dragon Claw. I think I misclicked, or I didn't click where the swap should be, and I ended up doing that. So I had to shield. But here's the thing, I can still get to another one, so that's why the over farm was fine. Now we just swap, and all we need is a body slam. Outrage does not kill. So we superpower. Why? Superpower does actually more raw damage. Just to make sure that we're throwing the more damage charge move. Body slam I think does KO, but for some reason I decided to throw the other one. Snorlax. Florges actually wins this matchup, believe it or not. So it's important to land the Moon Blast. And I've never seen that Pokemon. Okay. I knew that this is a new Pokemon that came to the game. And I haven't played ever since before this thing come to the game. And I don't have it. And I don't know how to get it as well. Okay. So I would love to have that Pokemon because it's a good typing. It's a good fast move and a good charge move. Hex, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast. So why did I decide to double shield? Well, because I will leave the matchup with so much energy and so much health. So now if they decided to no shield, still does lots of damage. So we threw good timing. That's important there, by the way, chat. Throw another one. I still live, believe it or not. And I can get to another move, and they decided to catch on Snorlax. What does that mean? That means I can go to Dragonite now. But it was a CMP, and if you guys are asking what was my best buddy with this team, it was Snorlax. So I can beat Gyarados in the back, because Dragonite struggles, but Snorlax gets a big point, as long as they aren't a best buddy Gyarados. So that's why. So now what do? We just go back, and all we need is just to throw these disarming voices. I don't even need to build for the other one, because if they no shield, the next one will KO, and I can still live another move here, by the way. And I have a move on my Dragonite, so doesn't matter what they do. I win CMP, I win the game. And I think there is one, yeah, there's two more battles. Chestnut lead. I've seen this Pokemon a lot, and that's why we're on Florges as well. So remember this, okay? My lead beats Chestnut. My backline beats Chestnut. This is one of the situations where you don't care about winning swap. If you guys remember, I keep mentioning, it was like sometimes I say, I don't need swap here. This is one of these situations. Why? My lead beats Chestnut. My backline beats Chestnut, so it doesn't matter what I do. Chestnut will be hard countered, okay? So now it's gonna come, which Pokemon I would prefer to have energy lead on? It's always Dragonite among those two. So now it doesn't matter what they have. Okay, it's Metagross. So Metagross beats both of my Pokemons, right? But both of my Pokemons beat his hard counter his second. So it's gonna be like one that has a neutral, him having a useless Pokemon, so I should be winning as long as I overfarm, okay? So I overfarmed here because I'm like, I need them to use their energy. They ended up using it, which is good for me. So now I cannot afford throwing a superpower, and their play is calling a superpower. So I'm not gonna throw the superpower, because if I do, I get bullet punched down. Now since they no shielded, I'm just gonna go for the full Dragon Breath all the way down. So you can shield this. That's still far away from getting the second one. Now moving into the last battle, Florges into Togekiss, okay? So by the way, guys, let me know if you are watching the educational Saturday videos. I'm planning to keep them coming. So remember, you do throw 7, then do 6 fast move, throw 7, moon blast, do 6, and then catch on Snorlax. That's how you count from Togekiss. So you ended up catching the Ancient Power, which is huge on Snorlax, okay? So now what do we do? Okay, let me know how you guys think. If you guys are watching, you know what, like, it doesn't get like much love, but it's something I wanted to do, which is like the educational series where like people from my YouTube send me their battles and I review it, and I'm doing it occasionally. So you have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel, which is free. It doesn't cost you anything. And then I ask about certain elo. So if you are like, so last week I asked people between 2400 to 2600 elo to submit me their battles so I can review them on stream, and I don't charge for that yet. I don't think I'm planning to charge for that anytime soon, but you know, like some people, which is like the guests, sometimes request something in the film because it's their time, right? But I'm not gonna charge for that, by the way. So if you want your battles to be reviewed by me, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, and once I post, it's like first come first serve, by the way. So it's not gonna be like okay, I'm gonna ask specific reviewers. No, I usually like throw a comment, okay, send me your battles, I will be taking the first 5 people, stuff like that, and the first 5 to submit their battles will be reviewed. Their battles will be reviewed. So thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.